Hey guys, welcome to Freedom Formula. Today we're speaking about how an ancient philosophy can stop self-sabotage. The ancient philosophy we're speaking about today is Stoicism. If you're not familiar with Stoicism, it's a philosophy that dates back to ancient Greece and Rome. It was started by Zeno of Citium. Other well-known ancient philosophers are Epictetus, Seneca, and Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we can't, amongst other things it teaches. It's a mindset that can be incredibly helpful when it comes to preventing self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is a common problem that many of us face. We may start making progress towards our goals, only to suddenly start doing things that undermine our progress. Often, we do this subconsciously without even realizing that we're sabotaging ourselves. This can be incredibly frustrating and can prevent us from achieving the success we desire. Epictetus wrote, "The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests." This quote highlights the idea that embracing obstacles and challenges, we can gain strength and become better equipped to handle future difficulties. Just as skilled pilots gain their reputation from navigating through storms and tempests, we can develop resilience and gain strength from overcoming obstacles. This mindset can be incredibly helpful when it comes to preventing self-sabotage, as it encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Stoicism can help prevent self-sabotage in so many ways. First, it encourages us to focus on what we can control. This means that we should focus on our actions and our thoughts rather than worry about external factors that are outside of our control. By doing this, we can avoid getting bogged down in things that we can't change and instead focus on making progress towards our goals. Epictetus wrote, "The chief task in life is simply this, to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals, not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Where then do I look for good or evil? Not to the uncontrollable externals, but within myself, the choices that are my own." This quote emphasizes the importance of focusing on what we can control, which is one of the key teachings of Stoicism. By recognizing that there are certain things that are outside of our control and directing our attention towards the things that we can control, we can avoid becoming overwhelmed and discouraged by external factors that we cannot change. Instead, we can focus on making choices that align with our goals and values and take action towards achieving them. One of the key teachings of Stoicism is the idea that we should embrace obstacles and challenges. This might sound counterintuitive, but the Stoics believe that by embracing obstacles, we can develop a resilience and become stronger. This mindset can be incredibly helpful when it comes to preventing self-sabotage. Instead of giving up when things get tough, we can use obstacles as opportunities to learn and grow. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote highlights the Stoic concept of the obstacle is the way, rather than viewing the obstacle as in something to be avoided or overcome. The the Stoic believes that obstacles are opportunities for growth and development. By embracing challenges and setbacks, we can develop the resilience and strength needed to overcome them and use them as stepping stones towards achieving our goals. This mindset can be incredibly helpful when it comes to preventing self-sabotage, as it can encourage us to view challenges as opportunities for growth and learning, rather than something to be feared or avoided. Self-sabotage often happens at a subconscious level and can be the result of fear and uncertainty. Even when things are going well, we may experience a sense of anxiety or doubt that can lead us to self-sabotage. However, by adopting a Stoic mindset, we can learn to counteract these emotional blocks and maintain our momentum. The Stoics believe that our thoughts and emotions are within our control and that we can choose to focus on positive, constructive thoughts rather than negative, self-defeating ones. By developing a habit of mindfulness and self-awareness, we can learn to recognize when we are experiencing emotional blocks and take steps to counteract them. For example, we might use a Stoic practice such as negative visualization to prepare ourselves mentally for potential setbacks and to develop a sense of resilience and equanimity in the face of adversity. Here's a quote from Seneca that speaks to the idea of preparing yourself mentally for potential setbacks. Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, "Is this the condition I feared?" This quote highlights the Stoic practice of negative visualization, which involves imagining worst-case scenarios and mentally preparing yourself for them. By doing this, we can develop a sense of resilience and peace and avoid being taken off guard by unexpected setbacks. This mindset can be incredibly helpful when it comes to preventing self-sabotage, as it allows us to maintain our focus and momentum even in the face of adversity. Another way that Stoicism can help prevent self-sabotage is by encouraging us to be mindful of our thoughts and emotions. The Stoics believe that we should be aware of our thoughts and emotions, but not let them control us. This means that we should be able to observe our thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. By doing this, we can avoid making impulsive decisions that could lead to self-sabotage. One of the most famous philosophers was Marcus Aurelius. After his death, they compiled all his writings together and called it Meditations. In this book, he wrote, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This quote highlights the idea that our thoughts and mindset play a huge role in our happiness and success. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can learn to control our thoughts and prevent self-sabotage. Another famous Stoic philosopher was Epictetus, who wrote, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This quote reminds us that we may not be able to control what happens to us, but we can control how we react to it. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can learn to respond to challenges in a way that prevents self-sabotage. Like embracing challenges, being mindful of our thoughts and emotions, and responding to challenges in a way that prevents self-sabotage. So, if you're struggling with self-sabotage, consider adopting a Stoic mindset and see how it can help you achieve your goals. If you'd like to read more about Stoicism, I have a link in the description box down below where you can pick up some amazing books on Stoicism. The books include Epictetus, The Discourses, Seneca, Letters from a Stoic. Marcus Aurelius Meditations. Epictetus the Enchiridion. William B. Irvine, A Guide to the Good Life, The Ancient Art of Stoic Joy. Brad Inwood, Stoicism, A Very Short Introduction. And finally, Massimo Pigliacci, How to Be a Stoic, Use an Ancient Philosophy to Live a Modern Life. If you got some value out of this video, how about you smash the like button, as well as subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Hey, while you're at it, why not share and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this video. Just so you know, on the top left hand side of the screen, you'll see a video that I believe you might like. Below that is a video YouTube thinks you might like. And if you look on the right side of the screen, you'll see an image of my head. Now, if you click on that, or poke me in the forehead with your finger, you'll be able to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And bye for now.